Surgeon by Roald Dahl. Yesterday we have left it halfway. Now we will try to conclude it today. There was a good deal of activity inside the shop when Robert rushed in. Two policemen and two plainclothes detectives, one of them the inspector, were surrounding a furious William Haddock and even more furious theatre sister. Both the young surgeon and the theatre sister were handcuffed. There was a good deal, there was very much activity inside the shop. When Robert rushed in, two policemen and two plainclothes detectives. Because these two policemen and two detectives who usually wear plain clothes in order that they will not get suspected, and their job is to find out the source or to trace out the culprits behind murder or any serious crime. Now they have lost this diamond that was given the surgeon as a gift by the son of the king of Saudi Arabia. Now one of them, the inspector, they are surrounding a furious William Haddock and even more furious theatre sister. They have arrested two, one William Haddock and one theatre sister nurse, and they were naturally furious, angry because they have been arrested by these detective and by police personnel because of their no reason, no fault. Surrounding furious William Haddock and even more furious theatre sister, both the young surgeon and the theatre sister were handcuffed. And this William Haddock, that was a young surgeon and theatre sister, they were handcuffed in chains. You found it where? The inspector was saying. They have, you know that, operated a patient, a person who got lodged this diamond in his intestines because they have burglared the house of the surgeon in the fridge where he has kept this in the tray, and it has got hidden in the ice, and then these persons have consumed this ice, and that is how it has reached in their intestines. And now the sister and the head of the surgeon has operated, but the police were, in search of this diamond, and they have naturally now caught them. How they caught them, it has been said in the um, previous paragraphs. Now the police officer say him, you found it where? Where is used the place? The inspector was saying, they were asking, inquiring Haddock, that is a surgeon, where you have found this diamond? In someone's stomach. And he was saying that I have found it in stomach because he has operated the stomach of some person. William Haddock yelled back at him. He was freaking, he was crying. I have told you twice, I have told you twice. But they were police inspector and the other officials were surprised. They do not understand this very fact that how they have found it in the stomach. It is not the thing that will get there, that will be get there. Don't give me that nonsense, the inspector said. And the inspector said that you are saying these senseless words. Good God, William! Robert Sandy cried as he came in and saw into it was and sister Wyman. But when the Robert Sandy, whose diamond has been stolen, and that was then found in the stomach of a thief who has broken down in the house of Robert Sandy. When he saw these colleagues, he was surprised. Do you know these people, Mr. Sandy? The police inspector said to him, Mr. Sandy, that do you know? Because you know that he has cried when he saw these two persons, sister, the, this nurse and the surgeon in chains. It didn't take long for William Haddock to explain to Robert Sandy and indeed to the inspector exactly how and where the diamond had been found. Now, it did not take long for William Haddock, but the William Haddock, the surgeon, explained entire episode that where he had found this diamond and how he has been then uh, arrested and remove their handcuffs for heaven's sake, Inspector Robert Sandy said. Robert Sandy uh, said to him that for God's sake, remove their handcuffs. They are telling the truth. The man you want, at least one of them, is in the hospital right now, just coming round from his anesthetic. Isn't that right, William? He says that the man whom you are searching for, you're looking for, is in the hospital. He has now come in his senses, come back in his senses because he was given anesthesia, and now he has come out from this anesthetic. It is a procedure that is given to the patient prior to uh, surgery so that they can't feel this pain when these body parts are removed. Isn't that right, William? Correct, William Haddock said. His name is John Diggs. He'll be in one of the surgical wards, and the person whose the diamond, where the diamond has been found, the stomach of the diamond has been found was his name was John Diggs, and he is in hospital now. Now listen, the theater sister said, still angry. Would someone, for God's sake, tell me how that patient came to serve a diamond like this without knowing he had done it? Now, the doctor and this nurse were themselves very, curious to know that how that person, namely John Diggs, have taken this, have swallowed the diamond. I think I can guess. Robert Sandys said to this that he allowed himself the luxury of putting ice in his drink. Then he got very drunk. Then he swallowed a piece of half melted ice. Actually, when they have tried to steal something from Robert Sandy's house, home, who were not in his home right at that time, and then they have broken that fridge refrigerator and have taken some ice, and in the ice tray there was put this very diamond, and they have naturally swallowed this. He has swallowed this in that very way. Actually, it has taken a twist in this very story that how the diamond, or how this diamond that was given him was found at last in someone's stomach, and it shows us this how the story is knitted in a very nice way, and it takes a complete grip. It puts the reader in its complete grip from beginning to very end, because the writer has succeeded in creating the suspense. Suspense is a technique which is used by a writer to keep the interest, but he put some questions, he put some riddles, or but do not give the answer or do not expose them until a particular time. The result is that the reader goes, or the watcher goes on to see a film or a drama, or this story is read by that very person, by the reader, in order to know the truth behind this very secret. That is suspense, and that is end of this very story. Thank you.